there is this other category of pregnant mothers.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
The special category.
Yes. These ones have to be tested regardless.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
They are subjected to mandatory testing.
Yes. Yes. Because there is this slogan of from Ministry of Health. There is zero infection to all newborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be zero. Regardless, even if the mother is HIV positive, the child or the baby should not be infected.
Should not be infected.
Yes. Because as the doctor will tell us, they are the modes of infection that they usually tell us. And this one from mother to child, nowadays, where mothers who are not attending antenatal clinic, and then perhaps they give a birth at home.
At home.
And then they refuse, or they are not in a position, they are not in a position to get to the nearest health center or clinics in order to get the services, the drugs that may prevent the infection of this child. Because the mystery has been that each and every mother who is HIV positive should not breastfeed their children, which is not true nowadays, because of the medication that they are getting from the MCH as a way of preventing the child of being infected. Yeah. So 90% or 99% of the mothers who are HIV positive are getting HIV negative babies. And it is through this identification method, which is trying to prevent new infections in these children.
Sure.
Then still in the hospital setting, these mothers, even after giving birth in the maternity, there is testing after birth.
After delivery, yeah?
Yes. Every mother who gives birth in the hospital has to be tested within 48 hours to rule out HIV in them and preventing the child. That is mother-to-child infection. Yeah. And the subsequent months, after 6 weeks, when they visit the hospital, that's the time that they get into immunization, family planning. Yeah. And it's here now we encourage these mothers to be accompanied by their sexual partners, because we have had cases whereby some mothers test positive at maternity. They get the preventive drug, the therapy, but their partner may not be in treatment. So still, they put their partners at risk as well because of reinfection. The mother may be taking the drugs holistically, but the husband who is not taking, or the partner who is not taking the drug, may reinfect the wife. So, not to go this road alone, we encourage them to bring up their partners, and it's happening and it's yielding very well. So, it is quite a tasking service, but we are not trying, we are doing it. There is this other now category outside the hospital setup, whereby we have these groups, vulnerable groups, like commercial sex workers. Yeah, we have not only women, we have men nowadays.
Men having sex with men.
Yes, MSM.
We call them key population.
The key population.
I think the key population for information, we have different categories. So we have female sex workers, we have men having sex with men, we have men sex workers, we also have these other categories where we have transgenders. So those are the categories of people who are at higher risk of HIV infection due to their activities, the behavioral activities, the nature of or the type of sex these people engage in. So we call that category a key population category.
Yes, Dr. I thank you for mentioning that. But don't shy away because you are Dr. You may have mentioned the organs that they penetrate. Even as a man, where does he penetrate? MSM.
So for men having sex with men, we have receptive and penetrative type of sex. So when we have men having sex with men, we have three types. We have someone we call a bottom, who is the one who is receiving, is doing like the receptive sex, being penetrated. Then you have the top. The top usually penetrates the bottom. Then you have someone who is versatile. So a versatile MSM is the one who they can be penetrated and they can also penetrate another person. So this is all about the type of intercourse this kind of category are having. And as we all know, men having sex with men are at a higher risk because we all know there's no enough lubrication in the anal region or the rectum per se, because that is where the penetration happens, compared to the vagina that self-lubricates, that has a lot of glands that produce the mucus and the vaginal fluid. So as of 2022, we had about 42% of new infections resulting from men having sex with men. So you can all see the impact or the burden of HIV infection in men having sex with men.
Thank you, Dr. And to identify these people because of stigma related to MSM and the related groups, like here in our area, we have a drop-in center, that is DICE, whereby this special population are able to freely get their services. If they are infected with HIV, they get the drugs. They get the lubricants from this. They get condoms. They get counseling, and are praised to share their experiences, because some are also abused, and they may not be able to go to direct to police, so because of fear of stigma. So counselors there do a lot of work. Also, who identify, they double their activity. They give counseling, and also they help in helping this patient or client to get drugs and counseling. So it's quite an area that will not have been positively accepted even by some of our health providers in public hospitals. But nowadays, as perhaps Dr. Mchapo may tell us, they are being given more information how to accept these special groups of people, so that they can be attended anywhere in any public hospital. Sure. Even for us, so that we don't label them. When they come, they tell us that I'm an MSM, and I have a partner. I should not be surprised to hear that the partner is a man. Yes, so that they can be brought on board to help in prevention. Why am I saying this? We have had cases of this MSM. Some of them are married men. They have wives at home, but secretly they have been doing this business. So when they go out there, perhaps they may not be using a condom. So it's our business to try to remind them that they have a life they are taking care of. They have children, they have wife. So we have also gone to a step further to introduce drugs. Perhaps Dr. will talk about this drug, preventive drug that the men who are not HIV positive, they do take before the event of sex, and if the partner is HIV positive, may not be able to transmit the virus to this other partner. And also to the society, general society, to know that this thing is real. It's looked at like biblically, it's a sin, so you what, but it's here with us. So what do? Do we kill all the MSM?
No, we can't. For sure we can't.
Yeah. So let's leave this to God, because God gave us life, but we are here to take care of this life. How do I take care of? I have a responsibility as a counselor, as one who identify this group who have HIV, to help them live a full, fruitful life. Yeah. Those are the issues of labeling. So you name Sherati, so you need shoga,
let's do away with stigma.
Hizo tuachie Mungu. But tuishi kama watu wa Mungu wote, tusianze ku yumba na maneno ambayo hata tuletea faida, because these are our brothers, they are our sisters.
Okay, so thanks Dan. that nickname,
Uncle
ile
T.
T. I'm Uncle T. Uncle T. Thanks. We have learned a lot. Hata pia mimi nimelearn a lot, and like you said, we have made a lot of advances in this whole phenomena of HIV. So we are at a point where prevention is something that is there. It works, very affordable.